No volume, Brother Eric. Okay, there you go. There you go. Can y'all hear me? Y'all go on mute and let us know who you are and where you're chiming in from, please.
Melbourne,
Yvonne from New
Massachusetts.
York. Yvonne from New York.
Hey, Vaughn from New York. Good to see you. Who else we got?
It's got Neville from New York, New Jersey, brother. What's going on?
Oh, brother, we rich in this piece.
Yes, yes.
Yep,
Kayla
yep.
in Florida, in
Hey,
Georgia.
hey, Kayla in Florida. And Georgia is in the house. Who else we have? I see
Maria from Brooklyn,
Michelle,
Hey, Maria from Brooklyn. Hey, Michelle, where we from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. All right. I see New Zealand here. I see Brisbane, Australia here. Who all we got?
J
Hey, brother
Red,
Ryan.
J Red live from New York, New York.
Hey, Red, Esquire. What's going on, brothers?
All right,
All
my
right.
brother Eric.
You got Keith Hollins Muhammad from Atlanta, Georgia in the house.
Keith Hollins, Muhammad, Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Who else we got? Who else we got out here?
Lisa Simpson from Memphis.
There she is. There she is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a blockchain boss right there. Hey, Sister Lisa, so I'm glad to have you, Queen. Maybe you'll be able to share a
Hey,
few words with us before we get out of here. All
yeah, I'm
right.
glad to be here.
So, folks, let's move straight away by recognizing our global director who's in the house, and hopefully he has a welcome. He can hang around for a minute. We're talking about Mr. Al Arenz. For many of us would not be here if it were not for this gentleman with this opportunity. So, Mr. Al, are you available to welcome and greet the family?
Yes, sir, Mr. Eric. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. We are so excited to be here with you tonight and to have you join Bancus. Just for those that are guests, you are about to hear an amazing program from one of our top leaders, Mr. Eric Turek Muhammad here, and his team, of course, with up and coming leaders. And we're just excited to welcome everybody to this amazing product that we believe is a total solution for the crypto industry to monetize your crypto and democratize crypto around the world. And as you'll learn tonight, all the benefits and features of this product solution and the amazing referral program we have. I know you're going to hear about this special launch contest that we have going on that I believe this team will lead in the numbers. And as well as tomorrow night, everyone who's a member registered and register tonight, not now, right now, if you're not, to meet our phenomenal CEO founder, Mr. Alejandro Castro from Costa Rica. And I believe he'll be in our offices in Mexico. So I just want to thank you for coming here tonight. And I want to thank the leadership here on this Team Believe that is just unbelievable, on fire. And this is just going to be an epic, epic journey for all of us. So thank you, Mr. Eric.
Thank you, Brother Al. Folks, I'm going to move straight away into giving you a bird's eye view of the greatness you possess and the potential that's in front of you. Then we're going to move into announcements because we want to get those out the way first. We're going to give you a presentation overview. We'll break for questions, between, and we'll hear from other of our esteemed leaders such as Mr. Neville Easley and Lisa Mormon and others that are here. And then we'll move into the training for the evening. So allow me to give you a bird's eye view of what you already know about yourselves.
Experience transforms people. People transform the world. History is full of great names who made an impact in their time and created a turning point. From artists to strategists, inventors and visionaries, those who never wanted to settle for what life had offered them so far. All these people had one thing in common: the desire to change their destinies, the hunger for knowledge, and surrounding themselves with like-minded people. You know that you don't fit in because you weren't born to be one more piece, but to create something new. You realize the people around you aren't those who will make you reach your full potential, so you seek the right people. They exist, and they are also waiting for a sign. They're waiting for you. This is not an opportunity. This is not a business. This is not a job. This is not training. This is the beginning of a lifestyle without limits. This is the signal you've been waiting for to change everything. What unites us is the desire to do something different, something big. Welcome to a group of people with a different mindset who don't want to fit into a broken and suffocating system. Unique, exclusive experiences and growth await you. You will be able to explore your full potential. Your ideas, your projects, and your purposes will make sense, and you will be able to find the people to help you make it happen. Our mission is to bring together minds with great potential, give them the push they need, and watch the magic happen. Great ideas will be born here. Here, an era of transformation will begin. There will be men who are only remembered within the generation they lived within. And there will be men whose name is remembered for generations, their legacy handed down through their grandchildren because of the contributions they made and the lives they impacted. Which one are you?
Great question, folks. Which one are you? I want to move us into our presentation here at Bancus, and you're here for a special Sunday night with Bancus. We call it Super Sunday because of what we're involved in, what we have here. We just could not sit on the sideline and not share with you what we have in store. Folks, I want to make you aware of a contest, and we're going to come back to it, and we're going to share it a little more shortly. But this contest deals with our Bankers Referral Network, the BRN, and Team Believe. All right. We're excited to announce the pre-launch. It's a special contest. It runs through the period of August 16th, which began yesterday, till midnight Eastern, August 31st. And it's a personal level 1 contest only. You'll learn more about how that rolls out. But what you do is you accumulate points as your frontliners receive or order their cards. The more cards you have, the more points you tally, and the ones who have the most points in the opportunity, you will have $1,000 USD deposited, loaded into your Bankers Visa card. It will come from the CEO himself. Who will win? only the Lord knows. And it's all about taking the action. And we're going to come back to this and we're going to talk about the particulars related to it. Okay, so stay tuned for that. And then, of course, we're talking about Bancus, a decentralized Visa cryptocurrency debit card operation. You're going to learn about the nooks and crannies of it and how simple and easy. It's a viral effect that's about to happen, folks, because people are catching on that they can win here with our card. And before we get there, Mr. Al alluded to it tomorrow. The 18th of August, it's Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern in the United States time zone. We'll be joined by Mr. Alejandro Castro, the CEO, owner of Bancus. And this is an event that's for registered members only. So if you're already registered in the opportunity, you received the referral link from one who introduced it to you and you downloaded your app and you registered, you qualify. So the meeting ID is on the screen along with the password. It will not be on this platform. It'll be on our main corporate platform with the BRN Eagles, okay? So it will be there. You get to learn about directly from the CEO our $1,000 USD launch contest. So take a screenshot of this, share it with your team, share it with your network, and make sure you're before time in order to be on time. All right? And then just to share with you some things that are coming up, on this coming Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, and 4 p.m. Pacific time, we have the one, the only Mr. Mark Hamlin. And highlighted there is the Zoom meeting ID. Mr. Hamlin will be on the scene offering his presentation on the ultimate crypto debit card. This is live, folks. So you want to take a screenshot. And what makes us want to be live? What makes us want to come in front of the room? What makes us put the information in front of you? Because we have an understanding of what we have and what you can have in a moment in time. All right. So we're talking about bankers. We're talking about decentralized banking, in particularly as it relates to our crypto decentralized Visa debit card. What this card offers, simply, we're talking about fast onboarding, folks. All you need is an email and a username. No KYC, no borders. 100% decentralized. When we say decentralized, we simply mean private. Okay. In a nutshell, nobody knows your business but you. No one knows you have the card but you. No one knows you're making transactions but you. No one knows you're loading the card but you. No one knows your spending or your spending limits or your max cap but you. Only you know, unless you're willing to tell somebody else about it or about your personal activities. You have full control of your account and your assets. There's no banks and no central entities involved between you and your debit card. It's a physical and a virtual card as well, both backed by Visa. Use it in stores, ATMs, and platforms worldwide with no restrictions. Additionally, you have the power of topping off your card with crypto or fiat directly from the app. That aspect of it will kick in a few days after our launch. We're in pre-launch now. Our launch begins September 1st. Sometime after the launch, you'll see all those components there. But currently, you can top off with crypto, and you'll have the ability to top off with fiat directly to your app. You top up your card easily. When we say top, we mean reload your card easily and securely directly from the wallet or the exchange that you're pulling your crypto from to bring to your debit card. Global payments and purchases. That's what kind of platform this is. It's a Visa debit card. You make international transactions with no hassle and no hidden fees. In fact, you have the power to send and receive funds between Bancus users instantly and for free. Now, Bancus is a decentralized digital institution built on over a decade of experience in blockchain technology and solutions focused on decentralization, folks. Our purpose is to transform the way the world interacts with money, combining the power of crypto assets with the ease and security of modern banking entities. In fact, the mission of Bancus is to provide an accessible, secure, and decentralized financial solution to millions of people worldwide, making it easy to use, manage, and monetize cryptocurrencies in everyday life. The vision of the company is to become the leading global digital financial entity, integrating technology, simplicity, and innovation into a single platform, driving the mass adoption of crypto assets as a means of payment in the future. All right. Now, practically all of us are familiar with some form of traditional banking. We came from that space. We were born into a world where all this was already in place. And when you think about the perils, the challenges, the straight up horrors as it relates to the banking industry, then you know what we've suffered. Everything from high fees for transfers and international payments, slow and bureaucratic processes, lack of integration with cryptocurrency, geographic restrictions and limited access to services, and more and more and more. And then they have the nerve to close at a certain hour. It might be 3 o'clock in your demographic. It may be 5 p.m. in your demographic, but they're closed to you, but they're open for the rest of the world. Get this, with your money. Look how insane this sounds. My money in their bank. My money in their bank. You automatically, through that sentence, it shows that you lost control of it and ownership of it. So they tell you when you can operate with it, they tell you when you can access it, and they tell you how much they're going to charge you to use your quote unquote own money. In a decentralized digital banking platform like we have in the world of Bancus, there are low and transparent fees powered by blockchain technology, instant transactions with no intermediaries, integrated multi-currency wallet, fiat, and crypto, all able to port into one app, global access from any country with an internet connection, and 24 hours, 7-day a week platform availability with no interruptions. What does this mean? This means that you have ownership of your assets and control of your assets. And folks, that's what you want in this opportunity. You want to own and control your assets. And in case you don't know what an asset is, I don't want to just negate the fact that some of us aren't familiar with these terminologies. An asset is that which puts money in your pocket. An asset is that which has the power to grow over time. An asset is that which is a store of value. And we have those things happening in this particular space. The financial inclusion here via mobile access with physical Visa card as well as the virtual Visa card. And folks, blockchain technology, that's just the new internet of value. It ensures security, traceability, and autonomy. Now, we talked about global accessibility a little bit a moment ago, available to anyone, anywhere in the world. All you need is an internet connection. Of course, there are 3 countries out of all the countries and continents on the planet. There are 3 countries that we do not have access to with this opportunity, and that's Russia, North Korea, and Iran. Outside of that, it's a wide open field for the wide awake person to work out in. All right, now, how does your money work in Bankers? Well, you have what's known as personal custody, decentralized personal custody. See, you as the owner have 100% control over the crypto assets in terms of where they come from to load them onto your card. Bankers does not intervene in the initial custody. You have immediate and automatic fiat conversion on your card. This means you can have the crypto loaded on your card because this is a crypto in opportunity. You have to open with crypto. You have to purchase your card in crypto and a particular type of crypto, and we'll get to that in a moment. That those crypto assets that you have on your card, when you go to the ATM, it is automatically did, meaning the card, to convert to the local currency. And when you go to the ATM and you hit withdraw, you can have $1,000 in crypto on your card, but you'll receive $1,000 in cash. You'll receive the dollar amount of the value of the crypto on your card, and the dollars will be in proportion to the country by which you're using the card. So if you're in Korea, you'll receive the money, monetary dollars that are associated with Korea. If you're in China or Japan, you have the yuan or you have the yen. It will make itself available to you in the local currency. The British pound, the sterling, the euro, all these things are tantamount in the UK. Well, in Europe, you use your card, you put your card in the ATM, you hit the PIN number, you access the PIN, and what's going to happen is it's going to give you the dollar equivalent of the crypto that's on your card, but it's going to give it to you in the cash equivalent. It's going to give it to you in the local currency. All right. Now, this process is controlled by a bridge exchange known as Cryptolite. And Cryptolite does not interfere with other than the conversion of it because the control remains entirely with the user. No intermediaries are involved. And does your card work anywhere in the world? Well, we talked about it with the exception of those 3 countries. But right here in this country, my brother and friend, my sponsor, by the way, Mr. Fred Moore, was just a few days ago in a store replacing the wallet that was destroyed by the not just the wear and tear of its usage, but the size and the scope of this metal Bancus debit card.
Card?
It is card.
1658 when you're ready.
All right.
I want to pause right there just to show you. If you look at the monitor at the pay station there, that's in Chicago, you see that it gives you those current conversion options. Currently, you have on the card, you have the Mexican peso on the right, you have the US dollar on the left. He could utilize either one in the conversion to make or complete his purchase.
Go.
And then more currencies being made available, and you'll learn more and more about it, and you'll see it come into real time as you maneuver and operate with your card. You want to get your card, folks, like Mr. Al says, not now, but right now. Okay. Now in Bancus, there's only one charge associated with anything that we do from the Bancus side, and that's the 4% fee that is charged when reloading the card. Reloading or putting more money on the card, you receive a 4% fee. So if your reload is $100, 4% of that is $4. You get it? But there are no additional fees here associated from the Bancus end of the card. No maintenance monthly fee, no yearly maintenance fee, no associated charges on ATM withdrawals. Now, whatever the ATM, the institution is associated with, whatever they charge is what they charge, but nothing on Bancus end, and no charges when swiping the card. Now, we have 2 types of cards here, folks. We have the metal card and we have the plastic card, and they both carry phenomenal benefits. First of all, each card, there's no requirement of KYC. You simply register with username and an email address. All right. There's no KYC required. KYC stands for know your customer, know your client. And both are open to the referral program that you're about to learn about. And for those who want to earn an income with this wonderful card. Now, how does it work? The metal card is a $75 purchase with $10 for shipping and handling. That's a total of $85 for the metal card. The plastic card is $35 in cost plus $10 shipping and handling, and that's a total of $45 for the plastic card. So $45 for the plastic, $85 for the for the metal, and the maximum top up on each card is $50,000. You can't load more than $50,000 on the card at any point of time. It caps at 50,000. So if you have 35,000 on there, you have 15,000 remaining to load. If you have $50,000 on there, you can't load anymore until some of that 50,000 starts going away through your swipe, through your purchase, through your tap. Okay. Now, with the metal card, there is no daily spending limit. It's only limited by the amount of money you have on the card, but no determined daily spending limit. On the plastic card, there's a $2,500 spending limit. Okay. And when it comes down to ATM withdrawals, they vary from institution to institution. You might find yourself going to 4 or 5 different ATMs or banks if you want to get more than their allotment. But you're talking about roughly ATMs carry a general network or withdrawal limit of $250 to $500, depending on the bank in and of itself. Now, let's move to the rewards program, because Bancus doesn't just decentralize finance, it democratizes opportunity. Our rewards program is designed to give every user the chance to generate income simply and automatically while promoting the global adoption of our financial solution. Folks, we talked about the card just a moment ago. Now, let me give you some of the components by which you can earn from the sale of the card. It generates a sales commission, and you earn the commission against one that you referred who actually purchases the card. And it's a three-tiered distribution that I'm going to share with you. But let me give it to you in its raw. Number one, let me get my pointer here so you can see what I'm pointing to. You have two card types, plastic and metal. Each one carries a shipping cost along with the net cost of the card. This is why we said with the plastic, you have the $35 that you pay for the card itself, but you pay an additional $10 for shipping, and that gives you your total of $45. You pay $75 for the metal card itself. With the $10 shipping combined, it's $85 total cost for your metal card. You can't pay for the card and not pay the shipping and expect to get the card. All right. Now, three tiers of distribution, and this is how powerful and fruitful this is. When you register and you share your referral link with others, when they purchase the card, those that are direct to you, meaning those you personally sponsored, you receive 10% of the net cost, whether it's the plastic card or whether it's the metal card. When they refer a person, that becomes your second level. And on that level, woo, you receive a 15% commission against the card, be it plastic or be it metal. 15% against the net value of the card. And then when that second level of people sponsor their first level of people, that becomes your third level. And you receive, once again, 10% against the net value of the cards, respectively. Now, what does that look like in the metal card? The metal card costs us $75. But look at these figures you receive for each card when purchased, each metal card when it's purchased. On level one, you're talking about $7.50. That's what you receive in on the purchase of that card. You will receive from your level one, those that you directly sponsor, $7.50 or 10% against the cost of the card. On your second level, you're receiving $11.25. $11.25 for the same metal card on your second level. That means the people that your level one sponsored. That's huge. You know, here on level one, you're receiving almost $8. Here on level two, you're receiving over $11. And then on level three, when your second level sponsors people into the opportunity, refers people to the opportunity, you're now receiving, once again, $7.50 for every card purchased on those respective levels. On the plastic card, same percentages, different commission. $35 card is what's calculated here against the 10, the 15, and the 10. First level, $3.50. Second level, $5.25. Third level, $3.50. Folks, there's a new four-letter word in town. I know many of you were only accustomed to the four-letter word when you dealt with the banks and you dealt with their fees, when you dealt with their overdraft charges and things of that nature. There was a different kind of four-letter word used there. It was a sugar, honey, ice, or shut the front door type, But folks, here we have a new four-letter word, and you're going to become really acquainted with. It's called more. M-O-R-E. In fact, type it in the chat. M-O-R-E. So we know that you understand the rewards associated with your membership. We're talking about more. All right, let me see it typed in the chat. M-O-R-E. Now, I'm going to show you, giving you a little screenshot of what I took a few days ago. And this screenshot is showing you how I've been earning. In fact, folks, I've earned every day, sometimes multiple times in the day through this opportunity. Okay, so you see there on the second level, I earned 15%. That worked out to over $11 on the second level for a metal card. On the third level, it worked out to over $3, 10% I received. On the second level again, another $11 and some change. On the first level, I received another $7 on the metal card. And once again, on the first level, I received on the metal card. I'm going to take it just a step further, folks. I'm going to pause this share. I'm going to stop this share and I'm going to share from my phone. And sharing from my phone, I'm going to show you live in real time what we're doing here in the back office to show you that nobody here is what we call faking any jacks. That's what my daughters used to call it when they were younger. So I'm going to set up to share my screen. And now I'm going to go to my Bancus app. Let me see, let me refresh this. All right, and you can see on the screen the crypto activity, the monies that's come in as a result of uh, commissions earned against persons in the organization acquiring their card. And then let me just share this with you for the record. This is a true story. When I began this opportunity back July 31st, I did not have a card. I had the referral link. Once I received the referral link from my sponsor, Mr. Fred Moore, I applied for the card. I mean, I applied for the account. When I registered an account, it gave me my own referral link. I immediately started sharing my referral link out with comments on the opportunity. People immediately started purchasing the card, folks. I didn't have a card. I didn't even order a card. I didn't put money on the account, and I was earning an income. And that's the benefit here. You can go ahead and share with everyone. You drive everybody to the information. They see it for themselves, they begin earning. And what happens? They can get their card, and what happens? You begin earning. Let me just show you what it looks like in my back office. Look at the amount of people and the growth that's there. My first level has 67 members. My second level has 83 members. My third level has 75 members. I've done more than $300 in accumulation with this card, not including what I uh, um, uh, paid for the card. When the transaction came in one day, I was able to take those commissions and order my card through the commissions. Never come out of my pocket one time. Let me show you what it looks like from the transaction side. Now, today is the 17th here in the US. Look at that. On the 17th, 2 transactions so far. Then on the 16th, 2 transactions. And on the 15th, a transaction. The 14th, a transaction. The 13th transaction. 13th, another transaction. On the 12th, 1, 2, 3 transactions. On the 11th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transactions. On the 10th, a transaction. On the 9th transaction, 1, 2, 3, 4 transactions on the 9th. On the 8th, a transaction. On the 7th, a transaction. I can do this all day, folks, but we don't have that kind of time. On the 6th, look at this: 1 transaction, 2 transactions, 3 transactions, 4 transactions, 5, 6 transactions in one day. This is all money coming in. On the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4 transactions. On the 4th, 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd, 1, 2, 3, and the purchase of the card that day. On the 2nd, 2 transactions. The 31st, when I began, 1 transaction, 2 transactions. Folks, this is nothing short of fire, and it will do it all for you. Okay, that's how I earned. I got my card by earning the commission, and I earned the commission through sharing the opportunity with others. People see relief here. People see a need. People see an alternative. People see a way to control as well as own their assets, their monies. You can spend your crypto. In fact, uh, my business partner, sister Lisa Simpson, are you available? Can you share a couple of words, particularly on what it meant to some of your partners when they came and they saw this opportunity? Great evening to you, ma'am.
Great evening to you. Yes, I'm very excited about this because I work in this space both on an institutional level and on a grassroots level. I actually am in Memphis, Tennessee, and here a lot of people in their everyday life, they know how to buy Bitcoin and USDT through Cash App or or Coinbase, but a lot of them do not know how to get their money out, do not know how to make the bridge between converting it and transferring it to another wallet or to their banking. That part really has them stuck. So when I seen this, I knew we were about to make some magic. And
Mm-hmm.
I called one of my business partners and just told him we got a total game changer because if it's hard, most people ain't going to do it.
Right.
And this has simplified it. And I love the volume of assets that are able to be loaded onto the card. Because I don't know if, a lot of people know, but I have family and they always need money.
Come
And
on.
when you start trying to move large sums of money, you got everybody asking you why you're doing it that way. And with fiat becoming a scarcity, it's going to be more and more people that need to know how to move in this space. And it's not if it happens, it's when it happens, which is now.
That's right.
But there's not enough people. There's not enough people to in the community that can actually show the masses of people how to actually move without fear. So I love this.
Well, I appreciate you and we thank you for sharing.
Thank you
Okay.
for having me.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm so happy to be joined at the hip with you. I don't know what to do with myself. I
I'm not
truly
mad at
don't.
you for paying it for in a referral program to get paid. I am not mad at all.
The character Medea would say, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Thank you for the
Even
share,
in the
Queen.
candy
Thank you.
store. Thank you.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Folks, I want to talk to you about the other reward program associated with your card and associated with your registration. You have what's known as a card top off reward program. What this means is every time your card is reloaded by a user, all right, Bancus rewards you with a referral network, meaning if you sponsor someone who's got their card and they reload that card, you receive a 0.285% fee. It's a reward, a bonus that comes to you on your card instantly. If they're on your second level, you receive 0.43%. On your third level, you receive 0.285%. This ensures residual income from active card usage around the world. Now, I know some of y'all are so quick with your numbers and you sent me all these text messages, not how can I get my card or can you get in front of my 10, 15, 20 people. You were trying to tell me my math wasn't mathing last night and you gave me the figure that I gave you, right? So here's the thing. My math does math. But what we were sharing with you wasn't a part of that calculation. What we shared with you here was a comment from Alejandro Castro talking about the total average of monthly uh, team top of rewards that were coming in on a monthly average. And that team of 2,000, which was all in Latin America, it generated more than $12,000 in residual income for them. Now that wasn't by the tier one, tier two, tier three, and all that we calculate on finite numbers. We don't know how much these folks gave. We don't know what's involved there. This was just his comments to us. All right. And y'all try to put the math to that, which he said there at the bottom, when truth be told, that isn't what was being calculated in the level one, two, or three in our conversation with you. So let me just make it clear. Each time a card is reloaded by a user, Bankers rewards those in the referral network with 1% distributed across three levels. Level one, 0.285%, no matter how much is deposited. Level two, 0.43% on that deposit. Level three, 0.285% on that deposit. If y'all understood anything that I said, it could be $5, it could be $50,000, but those levels respectively is what is calculated against. If any of you understood what I just said, just unmute your mics, please, and say, got it.
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 All right. Now, let's move on to the next phase of this, folks. And I want to show you, including this phase rather, I want to show you that we do have a support system. So in the event that you have an issue that needs to be addressed or redressed, and your upline, your sponsor, or your cross lines do not possess the means by which to resolve the matter, you have Bancus support. Currently, it's a message only line out of Colombia. You can't call it, though you see a phone symbol there, because the message line does have a phone number, but it's only set up currently to receive messages. So you're sending a text message, you can send a screenshot. That's how that would work. That is a valid number on the screen. However, the call center contract was just signed 2 days ago, and that call center is going to open up where you're going to have live 24/7 support on that platform, and you'll learn more about that upon launch. You may hear more about it from the CEO tomorrow evening, and we're going to show that information again as well. All right, so before we get to question and answer, allow me to go ahead and show you that information again so you know where to be tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern in the United States time zone. And I'm going to ask all of you to take action. And this is what I mean. On the screen is showing you 8 p.m. Eastern United States time zone. So I get far too many text messages about, well, what time is that in Germany? What time is that in Jamaica? What time is that in the Emirates? You have the same ability to Google like anybody else. You have world clocks that you can use. Just get on your world clock, get on your Google, and find out what time is commensurate to your time zone and demographic. This is not a holding hand moment here. This is where we take action. And if we want it bad enough, we'll do it. If any of you understood what I just said, unmute your mics and say, got it.
Got it.
All right. Hey,
Got it.
Gino.
Got it.
Got it.
All right. So now the floor is
Got
open.
it.
Any questions that you might have, we'll do our best to answer it. And at the same time, we'll also be honest enough to let you know that we don't know the answer to a thing. So before we get there, I do see my brother and friend here. Hey, Dr. Lee, I see you there too. My brother and friend, business partner, Brother Neville Easley, who's doing an amazing job at different points of the globe. Brother Neville, great evening to you, brother. You have anything you'd like to share with the community?
Great evening, brother. Great presentation.
Thank you.
If I wasn't in already, I'd say sign me up again. That's exactly what I would say. But just to share some importance, community, is that I look at this product with so much excitement because it reminds me of just saying having your own Amazon store, your own Walmart store. Those are products that will never go out of business, in my opinion, as long as we exist in this world. And you know, opportunities come and go. But when you got products like this is a high demand product. We was on the Zoom earlier with Brother Al, and he mentioned another company with this similar product with over 40 plus members, or 40, I say, registrants or clients. And when you reach those type of numbers that I project we will have in the very near future, that's a business that never goes out, because people are going to always people are always going to utilize purchases and top ups. That's how we get paid. So that's when you have a business that, and I want everybody in the chat to type, I have a business that could work 24/7, just 24/7, while sleep, eat, vacation, travel with my wife, my husband around the world, do the things you love to do. You have a business that will reward you and build you a lifestyle. That's what a real business does. Not just build you a lifestyle, but you could build a lifestyle for your family. We create a generational now. You have kids, you have grandkids, you can pass this card down, and they can pass this card down. That's a real business, because a lot of us been in this industry, you know, like myself, over 20 years, and been just beat up and bruised and damaged, sent to the hospital, broken leg, broken arm. because businesses fail. We have something here that stated that some people, this may be their last stop. That's a good problem, or say
Oh,
great
yeah.
problem. So, everybody here is their own business, woman, man, or boss, their own bank, and you control your money. We don't, that's one thing about this product. This is not a card for us to say is exchange. This is a card for you to move your money, go to your ATM, purchase whatever you like. Like me, I like to shop on Amazon. I like to shop on Nike. Those are two of my favorite merchants. Those businesses have been around for many years, never go out of style. So I would be using my metal card to purchase from those stores. So just letting us know that we are a product of the product, and we just getting started. We ain't even in full launch yet, brother Eric. We
That's
still in
right.
launch. We ain't even start trailing. Wait till these cars start landing in people's hands, possibly this week. You ain't seen nothing yet. So just
Hmm.
let everybody know, stay plugged into these Zooms, because you never know what you're gonna miss. There's a lot of golden nuggets shared by amazing leaders here, amazing community that will continue to be the driving force. Thank you, brother, for allowing me to share.
Thank you for that share. Thank you for that share. In fact, there are many people who have received their cards that are here. One rich lady received her 2 cards yesterday. Congrats to her. Brother Fred Moore has his card. We have several people from different points of the globe have received their cards. And the question has been posed a couple of times, how long does it take? Well, once you've ordered the card, you're looking at anywhere from 7 to 10 business days, and that card will then be in your mailbox. All right. So with that being said, we're going to open the floor for questions. And what we're simply going to do, and thank you again, Brother Neville, and simply what we're going to do, we're going to hit the reaction button to raise our hand. When you raise your hand, we'll acknowledge your hand. You'll also have the ability to unmute and ask your question. And you have the chat uh, area where we'll scan for any questions that might be posed there. And we've been more than happy to assist you. Here's the beauty. We don't fake any answers. If we don't know the answer to a thing, we don't know. And we'll let you know that. But the power of the platform here is you might be one person who has a question, but you're helping 50 people on the platform getting it answered because you just happen to get out of your mouth what is sitting in their heart or on their mind. So this is a very important session because it allows you to help others help themselves. And you're going to want to get used to that. You're going to want to get used to serving and assisting your community because as you do that, guess what's going to be a byproduct of it? The byproduct of all service here is money. That's the byproduct. So the floor is open. Any questions before we move into how to take massive action? Any questions going once?
Brother, I just like everybody to type in the chat what country they're from.
Chat's disabled.
Who would disable our chat?
Yeah, it's disabled.
But I have a question.
It's showing available to me on my end.
It looks available.
Yeah.
It is saying disabled on my
It
end.
definitely now
There
it's
we go.
available.
Now it's changed.
All right. What is your question, Mr. Matthew? Good evening to you.
What does this card use? Like one of the major service providers, like MasterCard, Visa.
It's a Visa card.
Visa. Okay.
It's a Visa card. And I'm going to give you the denomination in just a moment in terms of what cryptos you use to load the card.
All right.
It's a Visa card. Great question. Anyone else?
And the way they get around it is they convert it into pesos, correct?
Get around it. Can you explain that more, Mr.
Like
Scott?
get around the regulations of being able to use the money without
Oh no,
having
no,
the
no, no.
KYC and stuff.
Oh no, it's no getting around KYCing. This is a process that's not involved in a decentralized space. It's not required here in this particular space. And because the company has all its licensing and provisions to allow that anonymity to take place. Okay. So here's the thing. The loading of the card is a matter of crypto. So to load the card, I'm gonna answer you in just a second, Brother Scott. The loading of the card, um, it accepts when you purchase your card, you're gonna purchase with USDT or USDC. The USDT you're gonna purchase on, you have the option of purchase from 3 networks. The USDT you can utilize from BEP20, that's the Binance Smart Chain. You can utilize that network. You can utilize the Tron network to secure USDT from there. And you can use the Ethereum network to secure USDT from there. Now in Europe, USDT is not available. However, you can utilize USDC, and that is available to us on the Ethereum network currently with this card. All right. So now the conversion process is simply a matter of exchange. You'll find more exchanges as the card provisions and upgrades coming into its launch, and you're going to find more exchange rates availed on the card. Okay, and so you have the option of the Mexican peso right now, but you'll have other options of other denominations on the card. However, you will automatically, through the CryptoLat Bridge Exchange, you will automatically receive the currency of the local country when you move to withdraw from the card. So if you have $100, $1,000 in crypto on the card, you can take it to the ATM, you can put in your PIN number, and you can withdraw the crypto amount, but its equivalent will come to you in the local currency, the local cash currency that's associated with the card. So it's not done to get around regulations. No, we're in full compliance. Bankers is in full compliance and in full regulation in the transaction activity due to all of this licensing and provisioning that's happened for more than a decade. But you'll hear more about that from the CEO. If you're registered already, you'll hear from the CEO directly
Yeah, sorry, I
tomorrow
didn't. I
on the
misused the
plantation.
word workaround. I apologize.
No problem. No apology needed. I appreciate you sharing it because the question is a great question, and it's highly uh it's a highly anticipated question. There's a lot of people on here that didn't come forward to ask what you asked, but you helped a lot of people here. So thank you for that. Anyone else? All right. We're going to move into the next section here, and this section is just a brief on how to grow this business, this campaign. Now, I showed you earlier from my phone how I have more than 200, I have close to 230 members within my organization, my end of it, from where I began. So I have a first level, I have a second level, and I have a third level. All are registered, many are active. Okay, we're going to revisit the contest because you have nothing to fear. Most of those became active just prior, I mean, got their cards prior to the launch of the contest, which launched yesterday. So therefore, everything I did on the 15th has no bearing in the contest, in the point system. So we're all on an even playing field in that respect. Okay, but I'll be sharing that contest again in just a moment. But how did I grow the business? I wasn't gun shy about selling it, for lack of a better word. I wasn't gun shy of telling and referring it to others because I wanted people to see immediate social proof, but I also mainly wanted to help people. All right. Many of us in the crypto space, and we don't have a way to convert and then move our money into spending power. And what's crippling there, if you don't have it to move into spending power, you're over reliant, overburdening, overwhelming your paycheck. So if you're operating off a once a week paycheck, a twice a month paycheck, a once a month paycheck, it's already paying taxes and everything else related to your daily obligations and your lifestyle costs, right? So when you add more weight to it, how much more can it do? People take on 2 jobs. I got news for you. 2 jobs for 2 people. Remember, I told you that. I don't normally give out that information for free, but I'm gonna tell you, 2 jobs are for 2 people. You're one person with one set of hours per day. And when you keep dividing, we keep dividing, or we have to divide ourselves up like that over and over and over, what happens is it kicks in what's known as the law of diminishing returns. Your value, the return on your labor of investment is not there. I shared this card with everybody even before I got one. I didn't know it paid commission against other people getting their card that I referred without me having one until I started seeing all that money fall into my back office. And it hasn't stopped falling. You see, today is the 17th, and you saw multiple deposits there from the 17th and 16th and 15th and so on. Right? Use the commission to purchase the card. Now, what happens when the card arrives to me in a few days, folks? You know what's going to arrive as? Everyone unmute your mics and say loaded.
Loaded.
See, I already paid for the card, so the obligation is done. My sponsor got his commission immediately, instantly in USDC. That was fine. But in the meantime, more commissions continue to come in as the 200 plus people get their card and reload their card. So now I'm earning that on my card. So when the card arrives, it may be $500 available to me there. It might be $1,500 available to me there. It might be $4,000 or $5,000 or $7,000 available to me on the card, because I was willing to share it and encourage people to get in front of the opportunity, them in front of the opportunity where they can see the information for themselves and develop the social proof. So we have a campaign called 12 and 72. That means getting 12 people every 72 hours. That's 12 people in 3 days. 72 divided by 24 hours is 3, right? So we're talking about 4 people a day with something that's free and is paying you without you having any skin in the game yet, other than downloading the app and registering. Folks, who would want to do that to get free money so they'll never have to come out their pocket? Never in the opportunity, right? The overall goal for the team is to move 500 cards every 20 days. And under this system, it's easy. It's very easy because basically you're getting 12 people on your front line to purchase a card, any card. Just like I have 70 plus people or 60 plus people on the front line. I think it's 67, something like that. So now I'm encouraging us to get our card, any card, and then duplicate that process with people you sponsor. Duplicate it by what? I have 12 on my front line. You get 12 on your front line. You get a card. Your 12 get their card. Encourage them to get 12 people to get their card. You'll be averaging 144 plus cards every so many days. And what's going to happen? Not only is it going to reward you instantly, but it's going to scale your business flow. And we have a referral link that we share, right? We all have our own referral link, but we have a message that we share. Some people will call it a script. And we share the overview, a recorded overview. So when you send it out, people can get it in their hands at one time. Here's one that we use. Of course, it has to be cleaned up and tweaked if number one fits you, and secondly, remove all the grammatical errors I have here. I get so excited, and sometimes I actually forget that I actually did this, right? So I'm going to share with you. I'm going to highlight the basic script. I'm going to encourage you to take a screenshot of that basic script, put it in that fine language, style it in that fine language you know, and text it out to at least 25 people or more every single day. Every single day.
It's in there, brother Eric.
Yes, Brother Brian.
It's in the chat.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Another amazing leader, Brother Brian Williams, communicating from Australia, originally from New Zealand, and very happy for his leadership and the growth of the whole team out there in North and South Island of New Zealand. It is growing. Wait till you see my business partner, Brother Jason Herini, who is doing things with the churches there. You'll see him in a couple of days. All right. So highlighted there, and of course it's in the chat, and it's pretty clean there. Finally, a decentralized crypto Visa debit card where you can spend crypto like money and store fiat cash as well. It works all over the world. And then I include my referral link. And then I say, get your card. Here is a 13 plus minutes Bancus overview video. And then I share the link for the video. Then I tell a little bit about the card. Free registration and earn instant commissions on referrals when they purchase the card, even before you order yours. $45 plastic card, $85 metal card, ships between 7 to 14 business days anywhere in the world except Iran, Russia, and now you can include North Korea. I paid for my card via commissions. Never once had to come out of my pocket. Well, that might not be your story. Okay, but you can tell my story to others. You can say my upline, my sponsor, my lead, one of the top leaders, they earn their commissions, never come out of their pocket one time. You can do the same, right? This is an app-based card. Works from Android phone, iPhone, and iPad only. You want to make sure that you make note of that because there are also guiding videos that will show you how to load if you're on an iPhone or iPad, how to basically register, how to find and send out your referral link. Okay? If you understood what I just said, just unmute yourself and say, got it. And thank you, Brother Brian, for posting it in the chat.
Got it.
All right.
Got it.
All right.
Got it.
So now the only other thing I want to share here is relation to the power of security being in depth. The width is how far you go across lines, and you can go into infinity. Your level 1 can be infinite. There's no end to your level 1. You can sponsor as many people as you want. That's growing width. Width represents your multiplier. Because you sponsor one person, you only have 3 levels down, right? But if you sponsor more than one person, that's 1 times 1, 1 times 2, 1 times 3, 1 times 4, 1 times 5. You got it? So width represents the multiplier. It will compound and exponentiate your wealth. All right. So what happens when those 12, which on your first level, how much do you earn on your first level in commission from the purchase of a card? How much do we earn, folks?
10%.
10%. Thank you, brother. So now, when people duplicate what you've done, here you are, and you got your 12. Now your 12 gets 12, but what does it do for you? Now your commission structure has increased on the second level by how much?
15,
How much is it now?
15%.
15%. Hey, size. 15%. So now you have your first level, you're earning 10% from their card purchases. Your second level, you're now earning 15% against their card purchases, metal or plastic. And then because you shared with them this information, or you're in front of them and you could tell them, look what it did for my sponsor, or look what it's done for me when you sponsored another person. And you could show them the 15%, that means they can earn it too. That's what it means. They can earn it too. And on top of their earning, what happens? Now they are encouraged to get their 12. Now, how many times would you encourage this amongst people? Remember, your width is your multiplier. It's limited here, 3 levels in, but after your 3 levels, oh, it continues. That doesn't fit you yet. I said yet, but look at this now. 12 rows or 12 positions, 3 levels in, that's 36 levels of income. Y'all understand what I just said? You have 12 wide, 3 down, Sister Jessie. That's 36 levels of income. Would you want to stop there when you got the money coming like that? Can your 36 be another 12 at 48? Can your 48 be another 12 and give you 60? There's no stop, no end to it. In the last opportunity I was in, I was called a sponsor monster, right? And the reason why is because I personally sponsored 800 people into that business. Because I understood what it is to take massive action. That massive action made me a millionaire. It gave me $1 million business in my first 9 days. I did more close to 3 million or more than $3 million, close to 3.5 million in assets, in crypto assets before that business dried up on us in North America. But when you understand the space and the need to move, it's like riding a bike, folks. You learn to ride the bike, and then all of a sudden you outgrow the bike. You learn to ride the bike, somebody might have stole the bike. You might learn to ride the bike, and then the bike is damaged. You just get another bike. You didn't stop knowing how. See, the power of earning here is related to the evaluated experience you create by taking action. So we used a 3-letter word yesterday called FEE, F-E-E. FEE is an acronym. It stands for focus, effort, execution. Those are the things that are required to enjoy the success that is awaiting you in Bancus in any opportunity, but absolutely in Bancus. All right? If y'all understood what I just said, say got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it. Got it.
All right. So before we close, I want to go back to the contest. As soon as I get my screen to cooperate. Doesn't want to cooperate here. One moment, folks. Let me stop the share and come back to it. I have to reboot it. As Ching would say, I guess it was getting hot in here. Right. All right. Can you see the contest, folks?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So I'm going to explain it. It's simple, but I want to explain it. The contest period began yesterday, the 16th of August, and ends midnight Eastern in the United States, August 31st. This is a personal level 1 contest. That means anybody that you directly sponsored. And it's based on a point system. So for every card that is sold on your, or purchased rather, on your first level, you receive points against that card. So on your first level, if you sell if a purchase is made for a metal card, you receive 2 points. If a purchase is made for a plastic card, you receive 1 point. You need a minimum of 10 points to qualify to be entered in the contest, and all that's controlled by the calculations on the blockchain. We can't fudge any numbers here. Blockchain is immutable. It's a transparent ledger. So whatever happens there, it is fixed. It stays. So every card that is purchased from the 16th of August is calculated into the point system up until the close of August 31st, Eastern Time Zone, United States. So if you sold 5 metal cards, if you purchased someone in your downline, your first line purchases 5 metal cards, that's 10 points. Because each metal card gives you 2 points. If someone purchases 10 plastic cards, then that's 10 points in total. That's meeting the minimum qualification because a plastic card, 1 point for each card purchased on your level 1, and 2 points for every metal card purchased on your level 1. Now, suppose they're on your level 2, on your level 3. Well, you're earning the commissions, but they don't count as points for the contest. You are only operating from level 1. That's where your calculations will come from. And that's where anyone else works. Their calculations will come from level 1 as well. If you all understand what's being said there, just unmute and say, got it.
Got it.
All right.
Got it.
Got it.
Wonderful. Now, Mr. Alejandro is going to personally fork over the $1,000 USD, and he's gonna load it onto your bank, the winner, on their Bancus Visa card. That's a nice little win, and it's a win-win all the way around. Number one, you're winning because you're growing your organization. Number two, you're winning because you're earning commissions against all the activities on those 3 levels. And number three, you got enough cards qualified, and you position yourself to earn $1,000 on top of all the earning you're already doing. Because all of you are already going at least 12 wide, and you're going to get your first line to do the same, right? Yes or yes? It's a win,
Yes.
win.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
win, win, win all the way through. All right. So, folks, that's all I have for us this evening. I want you to get busy. Tomorrow is the call at 8 p.m. Eastern with oh, I want to thank you, Sister Gail out of New Zealand. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Join us tomorrow night. Use your world clock, use your Google or whatever you use, Bing or whatever it is, and search for the time 8 p.m. Eastern would be in your respective time zone. Be on time. Now, I shared something with you all yesterday. Most of you did not do it. I encourage you to take a screenshot of what was on the screen and then share it out with everyone. I'm encouraging you to do that tonight for the meeting with the CEO tomorrow for all of your registered team members. All right. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for your time and attention. Brother Neville, you have any closing comments you'd like to make?
Yes, I just want to say great great evening to the community. Thank you for your time. We're here to see everyone win, and the tremendous value it will always be shared on all of these Zooms. You're going to take our golden nuggets. And I would just like to also say you're in a very privileged, blessed position here, because most networkers, affiliates, in the industry don't have a product that could pay them a residual income while they sleep. And what you have here does several components of that. So as you continue to get more deep in this product, you're going to see the rewards and the perks. And that's what we want to lead with, because everyone here deserves it. I know a lot of people been burned out in this industry, and I think we have a home run here and for many years to come. And I'm from New York, next to Yankee Stadium, seeing a lot of home runs go out the ballpark into the streets. So that's what we have here, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I say. So tomorrow, I think we got an exciting day. I'm excited to hear what our CEO has to say, and let's get ready. Back to you, Brother Eric.
Thank you. Let's pack it out, folks. Everyone bring 3 people. Everyone bring 3 people. Everyone bring 3 people. All right? Unmute your mics, love on each other, and I'll see us all on the next live stream. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you for your time. God bless. Forward.
Right back at you, brother. Everybody,
Bye.
have a good night. God bless.
Keep winning.
Thank you.